Welcome. And I thank you for so much for being here today. It means a lot to me that you are here and that you watch all the way through. If you could like and subscribe and share this video, it would be of tremendous value to me, and it would really help my channel grow. And today I wanted to go over Lammas a little bit more. I know it was supposed to be done on August 1st or 2nd, whatever the date was. But for me, it's just more about the season and having intentions around your actions with the seasonal changes. And I wanted to read a poem out of We Moon 2023. It's a calendar that I get every year, and it has all the moon phases in it, and it has wonderful writings, and it's for women, and it's wonderful. So Lammas. There's a cauldron's call sounding in the late summer days, inviting us to deepen and renew, wisps of steam rising and bubbles of possibility breaking the surface. The pot is on, the flavors are melting, our lives are coming to a boil. Remembering our task to recall what the fragments of our attention under a silver moon, reminded of what it truly means to care. We allow the cries of the world to touch our weary hearts where they may take root and bear fruit. While we watch what grows and thrives and ebbs and fades right where we are, a baby sea turtle is cradled into the gentle hands of a volunteer as it remembers how to follow the moon. A patch of coral is finding a new foothold on a reef gone gray. Everywhere crows are calling in a wild, mad chorus that seems to circle the world, harsh and magic all in one call. Something becomes unlocked, unloosed in our still tender hearts, and lifts off howling in gratitude for what needs to thrive. Echo. Play the whole album.
Old English Melodies by Craig Duncan on Amazon Music.
The next page is My Harvest is New Intentions, and this is really important to me. It meant a lot to me when I was reading it. On the day to mark an early harvest, I carried dried clods in a satchel. My dream stick falls to earth, dry hasps of mugwort in 6-foot lengths, a kind of broken cane between dimensions. I carry clods of dust from the remnants of the kin action from the work that doesn't serve me. Buck up and priestess power. Everything is not broken. In fact, nothing is. This is the early harvest, a kind of intrinsic liberation. I'm willing to try something else, to be something else. I grate the clods with my pocket into fine silt and bless it, mix it with the dried leaves of dreams, and allow the green-lit air, a kind of breath that comes from across the sweet, bird-turning mist, to gently moisten this in a pot of soul seeds. I plant these fresh intentions, presence as sufficiency. My harvest is new intentions. I really like that. And so that was for the first week of August, and the next one in this week is called Harvest. 5 days darkened by heavy rains. The swollen river pulses. The temperature slips under. I'm hot in Phoenix. The clouds sag with their weight in water. I want to eat the roots of the world, potatoes, carrots, parsnips. I want the taste of things that spent their entire lives in the dark and became strong anyway. The house itself leans in towards the smells that fill it with the rusty colors of warmth and the full roundness of spice. The day paints itself in a palette of grays around me, but here in the kitchen I am as hearty and alive as the honeyed summer sun, in love with the damp earth and the nourishment she yields. And then for this week, beginning Monday, August 7th, which is today. I thought today was the 8th. Oh well, I'm confused. This week's poem is Closing the Circle. Crescent moon cavorts among clouds, silver as salmon's scale, lithe as a fish that bend an arc, thrusting heavenward to a clear cataract, sharp silhouettes leaping across blue days, starlit nights redrawn 1,000 ways, by Haida, Tinglet, Micmac, Muckleshoot, Kiawaka Waka, moon's sea creature subject to mother tides and currents till leaving home gives itself away, curling tail to mouth, struggles upstream, returning itself to source, choosing renewal for all the relations. And that was written by Christine Irving, 2021. Let me go back and give credit to Harvest, which was written by Megan Wilty in 2013. And my Harvest is New Intentions was written by Marna Scooter in 2020. And the Lammas Celebration was written by Molly Remner, Mother Tongue Eve, 2022. So that brings us up to our current week, and we've got some more to read for this week, but we'll just leave it there for right now. I also wanted to talk about struggling artists and keeping up your confidence when the whole world seems to be telling you, no, this isn't the right way to go. I had another dismal sales event night on first Friday and didn't sell another painting, so that's 4 months I've gone without selling a painting. And I cried all day Saturday, all day Sunday. I'm not crying right now because I have on makeup and I don't want to have my makeup run. Part of me wants to give up and say that I just can't afford it, but then the other part of me says, you have all these supplies, you might as well use them up and see what happens. But it's expensive, and renting a booth space and paying for storage and buying supplies, and you're always running out of things, and you need stuff for the booth, you need lights, you need water, you need weights to hold the tent down. All these little things add up. I need art rooms to be able to post to my website. I need Canva to make my videos. It all adds up, and it's very expensive being an artist, and I'm struggling with whether I want to continue. My head tells me I just have to pay my dues, and I had it easy at the beginning, and now things are harder, and maybe I need to change what I'm painting and paint what people buy. I kind of got bored with that and quit painting that way, but ever since then I haven't sold any paintings, so I need to go back to that, I guess. I don't know, I'm trying. And my videos on here don't have much traffic yet, and I hope that they will someday soon. I want to build a community, and I feel that I have a lot to share with my recovery coach certification and with my wide and varied religious beliefs, or non-religious beliefs, I should say. I also have the DBT practice, the therapy practice that I'm going through, that I've been through, and then the art therapy that I hope to create, and I have workshops and things like that, but that all takes money and dedication and time, and I'm willing to put in the time and the effort. That's one thing I do have, is time and effort, and so I'm willing to do that. It's just hard when you don't make the sales that you expect, and it's not just the sales, that's my only income for the month. And so when nothing comes in, or less than what went out, it makes things very difficult. And the compliments do help tremendously when people tell me that they love my art and did not quit what I'm doing, and but then they don't buy anything. It just kind of weighs on you. So that's what I'm struggling with today. I am going to be finishing up my recovery coach school here pretty quick. I just have a couple tests and some reading notes to do, and I'm gonna finish that by 12:30, and then go in and take my final exam, and hopefully I will be done and ready for certification. And once I get that certification, I hope to build a curriculum of art therapy. And I was hoping to build up this community prior to that, to see what you guys all wanted to see in the art videos, in the art therapy videos. What kind of therapy did you want to work on? What kind of art did you want to do? I'm going to stop saying So this is a short video today. I have a lot to do to get my day going here, and you can see my areas getting cleaned up slowly. I have finally come to the conclusion that as long as I do a little bit every day, it eventually will get done. My bed is clean, my floor is clean, my laundry's all put away. I just have a few little things on my dresser compared to what it used to look like. It looks much better. My drying rack is cleaned up. I cleaned off my painting table yesterday, all prepared for me to start fresh and get some new painting done. So I'm doing little bits every day, and instead of being overwhelmed with the big chore of reorganizing my entire apartment. That's one of the problems with catastrophic thinking, all or nothing thinking, black and white thinking. You have to do everything all at once, and if it's only partially done, then it's not worth it, not worth doing, and that's not true. I can just do a little bit at a time. So I'm going to take these off so you can see. The glare is in my eyes and I can't stand it. So I took the dogs for a walk this morning, and this was Dash's first real walk. We usually just go down to the dog run, and he goes potty down there, and then we go right back upstairs, and that's all the exercise they get. But more than one person has called him fat, and he's only 10 months old. So I thought maybe I should walk him a little bit more. And we walked down the block, and he did really well. Dash, do you want to come say hello? That's Cleo. Let's see. This is Dash. And he is 11 months old. He'll be a year old on September 17th. And we'll have a big birthday for him. Won't we? Yes. He's my puppy. Now, we gotta come see Cleo. Cleo, come here. And this is Cleo. This is the mommy. And she's quite a bit smaller. Quite a bit smaller than him. We love them both. And wouldn't trade the world for him. Okay, get down. So those are my dogs, and the loves of my life, and what keeps me sane. We've hit the 15-minute mark now, so I will go ahead and end this video. And next one we will talk about the poem You Were Born, and talk a little bit more about what it means to be intentional with your thoughts and your feelings in the mornings, and doing your daily routine, getting into your daily routine. I'm doing really well on my daily routines and keeping up the hard work, and I'm very proud of myself. It's building great self-confidence, and I keep adding each week. I keep adding a new thing to my daily routine. So pretty soon my daily routine is going to be from 8 hours long, but I'm enjoying what I'm doing, and so it's working for me. So now it's time for me, now that my roommate's awake, to blast my favorite Get Up and Move song, which is Skate by Bruno Mars, and dance around the room and just feel good and feel some joy for the morning. Start off my morning with joy. I hope you have a terrific day, and happy Monday. See you very soon.